you can catch us on there, our radio broadcast over the video. Tucker Donahue and the gang does a great job here are some of the students at Owen Valley, and we're happy to be teaming up with them tonight on YouTube. Again, welcome aboard, John Chance. It's always good to spend some extra time on a Friday with you. And hey,
if you say so.
not any place any better than you and I in an air-conditioned press box on a Friday night in the fall.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it due to the years that we've been in hot tin boxes.
Oh yes.
So yes, we appreciate what we have, and I'm not taking it for granted.
Absolutely not. Well, let's look at last week. Of course, we had the Owen Valley, the three-year win streak against Edgewood come to an end. Patriots got off to a good start on that thanks to their defense. But, John, the story of the season thus far, Owen Valley just can't get anything going on offense, only averaging just over 7 points a game.
Yeah, it's been tough for their offense. They can't get a running game going. They can't get the passing game going. And last week they had a chance to go up 2 touchdowns early on Edgewood. Like you said, both on turnovers, but they failed to score on the first turnover they got, but they just cannot get anything going offensively, and that's a key tonight for them. They've got to be able to move the ball and keep that Northview offense off the field. And
the Patriots battling injuries, losing Calvin Dean on the very first play from scrimmage last week, one of the top players on this football team. What a blow to a team, John, that's playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Let's just be honest. A lot of youth being played this year under first-year coach Eric Krabs.
Been in that situation before, and you just ask those kids to just play as tough as they can. The rewards will eventually come down the road eventually, but right at the present time, it's hard. It is very hard.
Well, Owen Valley had a couple of tough games in week 2 and 3 against Speedway and Indian Creek here at home, and tonight maybe their toughest test, John, a Northview team that's averaging over 40 points a game.
Yeah, the schedule hasn't been very good, even though they were their first 3 games they were at home, but a good Speedway team, a good Indian Creek team, and now they get to face Northview after losing the black and blue game with Edgewood. So, but yeah, they're facing a team that hasn't had a losing season since 2012, Tony. Northview has been 82-32 since 2013.
Yeah, 86-32 record for Coach Mark Rates in his 12th year at Northview. 101 career wins, 77 losses in his 18th year as a head football coach. Northview again 4-0, ranked number 11 in the AP poll and number 13 in the coaches poll, and they are in Class 4A. Of course, Owen Valley in 3A, winless at 0-4, and this is head coach Eric Crouch's first year at the helm for the Owen Valley Patriots. Of course, he's been assistant here for the last several years. So going to be a tough task for the Patriots. You look at Northview, John. I think a lot of people thought they might be kind of maybe a little bit of a rebuild this year, but they've had guys step up, including their quarterback, Colton Bath, his first year as a starter, 6'2 junior.
Yeah, we're looking at juniors and sophomores, so these kids will be back for another year or two. Colton Bath, 36 out of 53 passing this year, 574 yards, completing 67% of his passes, 7 touchdowns. He's only thrown 2 interceptions, and he can also run the ball as well, 25 times, 181 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's got good running backs in Slade Fell, who has 284 yards and 4 touchdowns. Damaris McCloyer, 21 carries, 153 yards. And his receiving, Avery Perry, 21 receptions so far this year, 271 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Also has a punt return for a touchdown as well against West Vigo last week. John, you look at the opponent schedule, and Northview's opponents have a combined 4-12 record, but they're still a good football team. Don't want to take away from their 4-0 start, while Owen Valley's schedule of strength, their opponents have a 9-7 record. What about this series, John, going back through the years with Northview and Owen Valley?
Well, in the last 35 years, Northview has a 20-8 advantage. The last 5, it's 3-2 in favor of Northview. They won last year 41-7, and it's just been a tough series against Northview. They just can't. They lose some close ones, but usually Northview's dominating this series.
I look back 3 years ago. You and I did the Owen Valley at Northview game, and I felt like that was a breakthrough win. Owen Valley winning that night 24-14 on the road at Northview under Coach Rob Gibson 3 years ago.
I can't remember. They had suffered a long losing streak in Northview, and they won 24-14. Then Owen Valley won the next year as well, 28-7. Then they lost again last year, 41-7.
So tough matchup for the Patriots tonight. Stick with us. Again, whether you're watching on the Owen Valley Patriots YouTube page, you can hear our audio through that on WCLS 97.7 or streaming us online, WCLS977.com. When we come back on the Community Chevy Inside the Huddle Coaches pregame show, head coach Eric Crouch joins us next. We'll do that after this timeout. You're listening to Owen Valley Patriot Football, the high school game of the week on WCLS.
Tired of looking for hours for the right new or used vehicle? Stop into Community Chevy in Spencer. With access to over 300 quality pre-owned vehicles, we can find you the right vehicle at the right price and payment. Looking for a new Chevy? We have new Silverados, Trailblazers, Trax, and the rest of the fantastic new Chevrolet lineup in stock now. Great vehicles, great deals, and great people. That's Community Chevy at the crossroads of Highway 46 and 231 in Spencer, or online at communitychevy.net.
IU Credit Union.
Would you like to haul in some bonus cash by refinancing your auto loan? Bring your auto loan to IU Credit Union from another financial institution, and you could get a better rate and 1.5% cash back. Go to the IUCU.org homepage to check out our current rates and complete details of the 1.5% cash back promotion. Head over to IUCU.org and apply today.
We started a credit union and created a community.
Back at Patriot Field, Owen Valley High School, our week number 5 already. We welcome Owen Valley head football coach Eric Crouch joining us here on the Community Chevy Inside the Huddle Coaches pregame show. Coach, as always, thanks for coming on with us.
Oh, no problem. It's always a pleasure to, get to talk and, help support and promote our program. So always a pleasure.
I tell you, football season just seems it flies by. I can't believe we're in week 5 already.
Yeah, it's you look, you blink, and all of a sudden you're at week 9 and you have a sectional coming up. So it goes really fast.
Obviously, with the record, it's a struggle getting some notches in the win column, but you guys are battling each and every week. Let's look back last Friday night over in Ellettsville against the Mustangs, and just your thoughts. You guys came out and jumped out on them early.
Yeah, we came out early. Edgewood turned it over a couple times. One of the big things we're preaching a lot this year is, we got to learn how to finish. We had to learn how to take advantage of momentum shifts in the game and really, take advantage of the opportunities that we get.
I know one thing that happened right off the bat in that ball game, losing Calvin Dean. That's a big blow for you guys. Not only him coming in and playing some quarterback for you, but, of course, he's been a stellar receiver for the Owen Valley football program the last 2 to 3 years. And just talk about losing him, what that means. It's his last year. He's a senior, of course, and I know that's just feel bad for the kid.
Yeah, for a kid that, come out his sophomore year and, he's really been a good player for us. And, you really hate it for the kid, all the work they put in, over the years. And then, a senior season's cut short. It's not the way you want to script it out in the normal season. But yeah, losing him is it's a key part of some of the stuff we wanted to do on offense, and he was a good rotator on defense to have as well.
Talk about the mental toll that maybe that has taken on your team, or maybe it hasn't taken any at all. How they come after the Edgewood game and losing Calvin for the season? How have they come back this week? How's your practice been, and how's the morale of the football team?
We're doing pretty well. The morale's good. We keep talking about, what is our mindset? How much pride are you willing to put into each and every day? We talk about 100% perfect effort, every time we're at practice. So we want to make sure that, kids are staying positive and kids are, it's a long season. It's flying by quick, but there's also a lot of time left as well. So we got to make sure that we're getting better every day.
You guys welcome the Northview Knights into town tonight for this whole matchup. The Knights obviously on a roll, 4-0. Just give me your thoughts on Coach Rates' team, and he's in his 12th year there at Northview. I didn't realize he'd been there that long, but 86-32 record, a lot of success, and they come in ranked 11th in the AP poll, 13th in the coaches poll in 4A. Talk about their team just a little bit and give us a scouting report.
Northview is always one of those teams that they're going to bring it every Friday. They're really well coached. They're X's and O's, they know what they need to do. They know how to do it, and they usually execute it pretty efficiently. So, Coach Rates has really built a program over there, and, guys have bought into his system, and, it's always going to be a tough competition. Got to stop the run early and, try to get them out of what they usually want to try to do.
Yeah, they've been pretty balanced on offense as far as the run-pass situation. They've, of course, had success at both.
Yeah, so, this year's a little bit different than the last couple. They have a different guy at quarterback this year, and, they're trying to, be a little bit more diverse than they have the last few years.
Coach, what have been some challenges for you and your staff as far as, just through this first half of the season that you guys are working on to try to improve on in the second half?
It's really building that culture, the culture of accountability, and, that I talk about that 100% perfect effort. It takes no talent to give perfect effort every day at practice. And, when losses are building, you can't just keep looking in the rearview mirror. You got to kind of look forward and look at the opportunities that you do have. And, it's a Friday night, and we get to play one of the greatest games in the world. Those weeks are numbered when you're in high school, so you got to make sure you take advantage of each one. And, that's the message we're trying to send to these guys.
I love that. You hear a lot of guys, and I'm sure you probably emphasize this as well, whether it's after a win or a loss. After 24 hours, you got to forget about it and look ahead to the next game at hand, right?
Yeah, 100%. You have to, win or lose. You have 24 hours to celebrate, 24 hours to think about it, and then, it's on to, Monday you're on to the next one. So it's a really quick turnaround, and you got to get your head in the right mental headspace.
The health of your football team, we mentioned losing Calvin Dean for the rest of the year right there on the very first play, I believe it was, last week over in Ellettsville. How about anybody coming back? Have you lost anybody else? How's the rest of the team faring on the injury front?
We have a few JV guys that are banged up. We had another kid go down on Friday. After the game, we figured out, he had, a little head injury, but he's doing really well. And, we're trying to, plug in the kids that we need to plug in. Going to have some younger guys starting tonight to really make sure we fill in some of those holes. And, right now we're not getting anyone back yet. We should have a couple kids coming back in the next few weeks that had early shoulder injuries, and we're just hoping their rehab and progression is going to stick with that.
Coach Eric Crouch, Owen Valley head football coach, joining us here on the Community Chevy pregame show tonight. Coach, obviously you guys are heavy underdogs going in. Give me a key or two you think to pull off the upset tonight for your football team.
We need to control the ball on offense. That's the big thing that we've been struggling with, and, we've kind of changed a little bit of what we're doing in terms of our game plan. So, control the ball on offense, take every opportunity we have on offense to, move the ball down the field, get some points on the board. And, obviously when you play a Northview team, you gotta learn how to stop the run game, because if you can't stop the run game, Northview is just going to keep rolling. So those are basically the keys that we have to look at and what we've focused on this week.
I tell you, a guy, and I know you're like most coaches, I'm sure, don't want to single out too many kids individually, but I'm going to go ahead and do that and just get your thoughts here. Offensively, I tell you, a guy that's impressed me in a couple of games that we've seen you guys play thus far running the football is Braddock Nicholas.
Yeah, Braddock is a sophomore. We knew he was going to be a pretty good player coming up. He's really strong for his age. He's one of the best lifters we have in our football program. He's also just been a guy that stepped in, played both sides of the ball when we needed him. He doesn't complain about it. He takes the workload, and, he does, need a blow here and then, but he really has done a lot this year. He'll be, a captain 2 weeks in a row right now just because of what he's doing on practice days and, his mentality and, how he's really grinding every day.
And I know Rhett Manuel, of course, he had nearly the pick six. I actually called it a pick six. I thought he had it. I didn't realize he'd stepped out right before the goal line there last week to set up your score there early in that football game. But, Rhett's been doing it for the Owen Valley football program for a few years now, and he still, no matter win or lose, is playing hard for you.
Yeah, he really impressed me this last week. We've had a, rough start to the season, but he really put in a good mindset and getting ready for the Edgewood game, and he came ready to play that night, and, he had quite a few catches, in our early 2-minute drives and some other key catches in the game. And, he's developing that part of his game because he's been a 2-year starter on defense before that. We didn't really have him on offense until this year. but he's really developing and really helping us out.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck. I know it's a tough matchup for you tonight, but like you said, hey, we're going to be under the Friday night lights, and you can't beat that no matter what, any Friday night, correct?
That's right. I mean, it's a great opportunity to go out and play a game that we all love to do and have fun.
All right, best of luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you, sir.
Head coach Eric Crouch of the Owen Valley Football Patriots will come back. John will give his keys to victory, and we'll get set for kickoff. At the top of the hour, you're listening to Owen Valley Patriot Football, the high school game of the week on WCLS.
For all your hardware and lawn and garden needs, stop into Ellisville True Value Hardware and Just Ask Rental. Your locally owned and operated hardware store offering you everything you need to get your project done right. You'll find everything from nuts and bolts to paint to power tools plus rentals with popular brands like Weber and Gravely, and all with great prices and service. Ellisville True Value Hardware and Just Ask Rental, conveniently located in Richland Plaza, State Road 46.
And back at Owen Valley High School's Patriot Field, before we get John's keys to victory and get you sent for kickoff, we're going to pause and pay honor to America this evening with the Owen Valley Marching Patriots and the playing of our national anthem.
Keeping Northview's offense off the field by controlling the ball, and if they can establish a running game and put a little passing in there, they might be able to. Now, you mentioned that you were impressed with Braddock Nichols. I think I was the one last week that kept talking about the young man a lot.
You sure
which
were.
You obviously didn't share that, but that's okay.
People are going to think that you're a little angry at me for that, Coach.
Oh, well, I am a little angry. He carried the ball 14 times, 62 yards last week. And I think that he can help in that inside game.
Runs hard.
Yeah, he runs hard. The defense, they can't afford big plays. This Northview offense can strike, and also on special teams. And they just got to keep playing hard. He mentioned that. They got to keep their heads up, just keep playing hard. Avoid mistakes if they can. Silly penalties, turnovers. Don't play yourself out of the game, and do what you can to keep yourself in the game. And that is to play hard, no mistakes, or limit the mistakes, and control the offense. And obviously control their offense as well with your defense.
And, John, you've been in a situation like this before as a head coach years ago. And, what kind of the same message as what Coach Crouch was talking about?
Yeah, because you'll see some improvement every week. It may not always show up on the scoreboard. You see improvement. And I was always proud of the fact by the end of the year, our teams were playing better than they were when they first started, the start of the season. And that's how you can tell, because that first year we lost a lot of close games, and then the next year we came out with a lot of sophomores and juniors, and we got handled by some pretty good ball teams. But by the end of the year, we were better than we were, and that's what you have to keep telling. Hey, we just got to keep working. We'll get them better. Just keep the faith, and we'll just let it happen.
Owen Valley won the toss. They deferred to the second half. They will be kicking off, so we'll see the Northview offense out first. Northview will be in the road white with the, what color pants would you call that they're wearing? I know maroon is in their color, but that's not maroon.
No, it's not maroon.
It's kind of like a grayish.
Gray. Yeah, dark gray.
Yeah, kind of a darker
Dark gray, Tony.
And maroon numerals. They've got that maroon helmet out there. Northview again, the white
With
jerseys.
a little in on it.
Left to right on your radio dial and on the YouTube channel, Owen Valley Patriots on YouTube. We are on there live tonight as well. Owen Valley will be right to left, and the home blue jerseys with the white numerals, white pants, the white helmets, and that beautiful OV logo, which you see out at midfield. Dangerous return game. Gibson Schimmel will be back deep. He's a sophomore. Watch for Avery Perry, also a dangerous guy. He'll be the guy on punt returns tonight. Yeah.
McCluskey's back here as well.
And Owen Valley ready to kick things off here tonight. Tonight's kickoff on WCLS brought to you by the Law Office of Hickam and Lorenz. Experience that speaks for itself. And again, a big shout out to Tucker Donahue and the guys with the Owen Valley Patriots YouTube and, of course, OVTV. They do a wonderful job there at Owen Valley High School, Mr. Livingston.
And as we get started with the first quarter, it's brought to you by Community Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bloomington.
6'4" senior Maddox Weaver with the big strong left leg will boot things from right to left to get things started here tonight. And it is a high kick coming down inside the 10 at about the 5-yard line to the 10, 15 straight up the middle, 20, 25, and then brought down at about the 28, 29-yard line. On the return was Ryan McCluskey, and the Northview Knights will take over 1st and 10 from around their own 28, 29-yard line. And again, their quarterback, Colton Bath, a 6'2 junior, 195 pounds. They've got some guys that can carry the pigskin, and Slade Fell. Also, you've got the McLawyer kid that John mentioned, and again, out wide, the talented Avery Perry, who wears number 18.
And that Fell kid, 6'2", 195 pounds. Quarterback's about 6'2", 195 as well, so they've got some size and they got some strength.
Yeah, Colton Bath has rushed for nearly 200 yards from the quarterback position.
Their left tackle's like 6'3", 300 pounds.
Twins to the left, 1st and 10 Northview at their own 29. Bath inside handoff to Fell, off left tackle, cuts it to the outside, breaks the tackle, 35, across the 40, and they still can't bring him down on the kill. He gets all the way out to the 45-yard line, and it was Elijah Anderson that finally rode him out of bounds and had 2 or 3 guys nearly riding him, John. It looked like more of a rodeo than tackling
Tony,
out there.
They had him down after a yard gain. That's what you're talking about when you got young kids. They got to make those plays, and that play could have been made 1 or 2 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Pickup of 15 out to the 44-yard line of Northview. 1st and 10. Again, they're left to right on your radio dial. Just underway here on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. We are scoreless. Twins to the right this time. They get back to the left. Inside again. It's Slade Fell, and he'll dive forward across the
maybe a holding pen.
45 to the 48-yard line. As John mentioned, flags flying. We'll see what the call is. Good job making Fell cut back. Was one of the interior linemen down there, number 73. I meant to ask Coach who that was. He is not on our roster. Isaac Inman up front also doing a good job inside.
It's a face mask against Owen Valley.
Yeah, those flags came in late, so this is going to be 15 against the Patriots and another Northview Knight first down. 11:18 to go here in this opening quarter. The Knights have marched down to the Owen Valley 37-yard line. Ball on the left hash. It'll be 1st and 10. That is our first penalty of the evening. So 1st and 10 Northview. Ball on the left hash. Avery Perry goes wide to the left, wide right. In the slot is number 4, Jake Rates. He's a freshman, son of the head coach. And wide to the right, number 23, Darius McLawyer. Actually, that's number 20. And the Bath is looking deep up the left sideline, has Perry down there, leaps up, makes the grab. Did he stay in bounds? They say no. Out of bounds. Pretty decent coverage down there by Owen Valley.
17
on the coverage. That is Ethan Murray. And you're looking at just a freshman going up against the junior wide receiver there. So incomplete. Ball is caught out of bounds. Down inside the 5, so it'll be 2nd and 10. That'll move the ball back to the line of scrimmage, 37-yard line for Northview.
Looked like he had to wait for the ball a little bit, and that allowed Murray time to catch up and get his hand up in there.
Colton Bath.
Knock it out of his hands.
Bath does like to go deep. Now, we are tracking some rain on radar to the northwest. We'll keep an eye on that and see maybe once the sun goes down if those kind of die down just a little bit. Here's a little bubble screen out to Avery Perry.
Make the
and
tackle.
he breaks the tackle. They had him for a loss. Anderson did. Now he's going to cut all the way across the field left side, looking for some tacklers over there in the Patriots. Right him out of bounds back to the line of scrimmage. The yardstick even goes down. So all that running and no gain on the play. So this ought to bring up 3rd down and 10. Perry gave it a heck of an effort. Pass was over on the right side, and he ran it all the way back over to the left. Elijah Anderson, though, made the original play, but as John mentioned, just couldn't bring him down. But nevertheless, that gains no yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 for Northview. Now, it looks like we may have a penalty here. The way that the official's coming over and looking at the side judge, actually looks like he's getting ready to talk to Coach Crouch.
That or is the down marker broke?
Personal foul. Targeting.
Wow.
So it's a targeting, helmet on helmet against Northview. So that's going to push the Knights back. So instead of 3rd and 10, that should bring up 2nd and 25 for Northview. And that's going to move the ball all the way back to their own 48-yard line. So a personal foul targeting penalty, or helmet-to-helmet hit, I guess is what you call it, not really targeting.
The down marker over there has been cut in half.
Yes, it has. It looks a little short, doesn't it?
The one that gives the downs.
Well, here in Owen Valley, they've got one of the new John that's LED lights up, which is nice.
It's been broken in half, it looks like.
If you're watching on the YouTube broadcast on the Owen Valley Patriots YouTube page, you can probably see it lit up over on the Northview sideline across the field. Twins left, Twins right. 2nd and 25. Bath rolling to his right. Throws out in the right flat. Avery Perry catches it, gains about 15 of it back. Almost back to the line of scrimmage. We'll call it 14-yard gain down to the Owen Valley 38. Driven out of bounds by a couple of Patriots. And it brings up 3rd down and 11. So 3rd and 11 at the Owen Valley 38-yard line. You have to figure this is probably, if Northview doesn't make it, it'll be 4-down territory here. 14-yard pickup. I think it was 2nd and 25, John. 10:26 left, opening quarter, IU Credit Union scoreboard, and we are scoreless here at Owen Valley High School. Northview and Owen Valley. Perry wide to the right. Twins out to the left. Out wide left is Mason Sutherland. He's a senior, and Bath looking over the middle deep for the tight end. Man back there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Hayden Hammond. Hammond across the 25 and brought down at the 31-yard line.
Great play on it, Tony.
It's center field back there. Hayden Hammond with the pick. And Owen Valley in business. 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. I believe it's the 31. Now there was maybe a flag thrown in late. I'm not sure. We will see, but the turnover should stand as Hammond picks it off for Owen Valley. And it is a penalty against the Patriots.
Yeah, it's going to move back to their 21.
What was the call?
Holding.
So holding on the return, but it will be Owen Valley football. Owen Valley now with 2 penalties tonight for 25 yards. But defense steps up, makes a big play there. Hayden Hammond, 10:13 to play here this opening quarter. We are scoreless on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. Owen Valley's first possession. Back at their own 21-yard line. Key for Owen Valley, John, you mentioned it. Coach Crouch mentioned it. Just try to move the yardsticks, run some clock. You want to keep this as low scoring as you possibly can. Keep the ball out of that powerful Northview offense's hands. Twins to the right, Parker Green, the freshman quarterback, number 9. Same number as Dad wore back in the day.
And Nicholas is in the backfield. Henderson is out wide to the right.
Of course, his dad is the current athletic director here at Owen Valley. And Eric Crouch wants a timeout. 10:13 to go. Has to burn a timeout here. Did not like the offensive set, so we'll take a quick 60-second break. Scoreless on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. You're listening to Owen Valley Patriot Football and WCLS in Owen Valley Patriots on YouTube.
Are life's worries getting you down? Don't let insurance be one of your worries. Call Insurance Services in Spencer. Representing Hastings Mutual Insurance Company, our job is to reduce and eliminate your auto, business, home, and other insurance worries and satisfy your insurance needs. Insurance Services representing Hastings Mutual Insurance Company, known for Midwestern values since 1885. Insurance Services in Spencer, helping you to build and protect your future. Call 829-4853.
Fall is here, and it's time to transform your home with the cozy warmth of Bounce Flooring. At Bounce Flooring, we're your trusted local flooring specialists, offering top quality Mohawk Visit BalanceFlooring.com today to explore our stunning fall-inspired collections of Mohawk flooring and schedule your free consultation. Balance Flooring, where style meets fall comfort. Balance Flooring, your style. Visit BalanceFlooring.com today.
Welcome back here at Patriot Field, and Owen Valley back on offense, and nothing going on their first play from scrimmage. Braddock Nicholas, number 27, did pick up maybe, 2 yards? Second down at 8 on the give, moves the ball out to the 23-yard line. And John mentioned last week about Nicholas, Dakota Heydrich. They lined him up down the left side of the line at scrimmage. Parker Green at quarterback. Split backs on both sides of him, and Anderson to his left, and Nicholas to his right. Wide to the left is number 14, Thomas Kay. And now what do we have? A stoppage in play.
Flag on the field prior to the snap.
Well, penalty flag, 9:34. And it's a legal procedure, John. And when you're a struggling team, those are the type of things that happen that kind of put you behind the 8 ball. Pre-snap
one of the
penalties.
linemen moved his hand, maybe?
So legal procedure against Owen Valley. Second down and 13 now. They'll move the ball back inside their 20 to their own 18. 9:34 to play. First quarter scoreless on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. Owen Valley and Northview. Chris McDonald has us on the Owen Valley YouTube page, listening to us as well. Here's Nicholas, left side, turns the corner, dives forward across the 20, out to the 21. Brought down on the play by Northview's Carter Raines. That's going to bring up third and long for Owen Valley from their own 21. Third and about 10. See if the Patriots go to the air here. Something they've not done a whole lot on the season. Twins to the right this time. Well, if you can get the ball to Anderson out in the open. Got a couple of guys motioning to the right now. One of the linemen now, Dakota Heydrich, and Parker Green nearly gets Northview to jump off sides. A couple of linemen on both the defensive left end, it looked like, and the right end move, but they did not encroach across the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, they give straight ahead to Braddock Nicholas. He just kind of rolls into the line, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be about it.
Nicholas again on the carry.
Gain of a yard. So 4th and 9, punting unit comes on for Owen Valley. Maddox Weaver, number 89, on to do the punting. 8.5 minutes to play here in this opening quarter. Slow start to this game, slow pace, no score.
Yeah, the holding penalty really hurt him. Because instead of the 31, now they were starting at the 21.
And the guy that can really hurt you is standing just around midfield at that OV logo. That is Avery Perry. Ran one back last week. Flag. Here's the fair catch called by Perry at his own 47-yard line. Right there to meet him was John Powell, number 7 for Owen Valley, but we will see what happens here. It's good field position. I would think Northview might decline it if it's against Owen Valley, but we will see. They actually mark it to the 48-yard line. So Patriots moved before the ball was snapped. Well, they may want to give Avery a chance to return it and make him punt it. They say they do decline it, so they do decline the false start against Owen Valley. Northview sit up in great field position from their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10 in this scoreless football game. 8:09 left, opening quarter. IU Credit Union scoreboard. So the officials will get it out here. We've got a change of possession. Brought to you by Byers Home Furnishings, located in Bloomfield and also Morgan Street, Spencer. Check out the great furniture selection at Byers Home Furnishings in Spencer. Give them a call, 812-829-8881. 1st and 10, Knights.
This is the first time.
Yeah, I did. That interception got me going. Man in motion comes Avery Perry. Let's see if they give it to him on the jet sweep. He'll cut it back inside to the midfield. 45 to the 40, down to the Owen Valley, lowered his shoulder and goes down at the Owen Valley 37-yard line. Brought down by the Patriots, Jacob Heydrich. Heydrich, a 5'9" sophomore. 1st and 10, Northview, their 3rd of the ball game at the Owen Valley 37-yard line. 8 minutes left here in this opening quarter.
Avery Perry, how far did he get, Tony?
He down to the 37. He was at his own 48.
15 yards?
Yes. Good mathematics there, Coach. A little better than last Friday night.
Well, I improve each week.
Sutherland is wide to the near side. In motion goes Perry now from right to left. Bath looks over the defense. He'll hand off to the left. Comes Fell. Slade Fell across the line of scrimmage, makes it down to the 25, 20, cuts to the sideline. One man to beat, 10-5, and did he get in? His knee may have went down short of the goal line, and they're going to say it's a touchdown. Slade fell. Nice little stiff arm. Made it just across the goal line to give Northview a 6-0 lead on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. 7:24 to play here in this first quarter.
Again, there were Patriots around. They just couldn't grab him, couldn't get him.
You have him for 36 yards there?
37.
37-yard run. And the point after attempt. Solid kicker in Lucas Whitman. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, he's 21 out of 23 in the extra points.
On the hold, it will be Gibson Schimmel for Northview. There's the snap. Kick is on its way, and that's right down the pipe. It is good. Northview Knights up 7-0, 7:24 to play here in this opening quarter on the IU Credit Union scoreboard.
That Slate Feld 6 touchdowns of the year on rushing.
I believe he had 3 last week in the went over West Vigo over in West Terre Haute for the Knights. So 7-0 here, 7:24 to play opening quarter. And John, right here, this is, you hate to say it, but Owen Valley needs to run some clock. They need to get something going on offense. It would start to get good field position. What happened there was even though they got the pick, they lost yardage on penalties, and Northview, I mean, you can't give Northview the ball near midfield on offense.
So he basically lost 15 yards on penalties.
Yes. So Owen Valley will go back for this one. Jarrett Wise, number 10, along with number 88. That's Grady Bowell back deep. Another freshman back there at 88. And Jarrett Wise is a junior. Again, the Patriots, just very few seniors. And, of course, lost one of their more important players, senior Calvin Dean, for the season on the very first play last week at Edgewood. Beautiful night. Again, temperature kickoff was 87 degrees. But we should be down probably low 70s, upper 60s by the time this one's done. Here comes the kick, high, deep kick coming near side. And Grady Bowell with it around the 6-yard line. He's across the 10, cuts towards midfield to the 15, and that's going to be about it. They may give him forward progress to the 16-yard line. That's where Owen Valley will start first and 10. On the stop on the special teams was sophomore Logan Bell, number 5 for Northview. Got down and made a nice open field tackle. Parker Green again for Owen Valley, the quarterback, 5'11", just a freshman. And he'll line up in the pistol or the shotgun. And we'll see if Owen Valley can get something going here. Trailing 7-0, 7:17 to play first quarter. IU Credit Union scoreboard. We'll try to get you some out-of-town scores. Next Friday night, we'll be back at Edgewood as the Indian Creek Braves will take on the Edgewood Mustangs. Then the following weekend, 2 weeks from this weekend, we'll have a doubleheader weekend. We'll talk about that more as the evening goes along. Hand to inside little pitch forward. I guess that would be a forward pass, John.
Yeah.
To Elijah Anderson.
I think we got a penalty anyway.
Elijah Anderson on the carry.
I think Nicholas was in motion, or he moved while the motion man was coming across.
So Owen Valley, they didn't gain any yards on the carry. Didn't look like. Maybe a yard for Anderson, but they're going to go ahead and accept the penalty and push the Patriots back. As John called it, you said illegal shift. That's what they call it.
Flag on the play.
Owen Valley already 35 yards now in penalties, John.
But I also think
not even halfway through the first
I also
quarter.
thought Nicholas thought he was getting the ball because he went in looking to get the ball, and next thing you know, Anderson run into him.
Owen Valley back to their 11-yard line. First and 10, make it the 10. First down and 10 for the Patriots. Again, 7-0 ball game. Northview out in front with 6:52 to play here in this opening quarter on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. Parker Green now looking over the sideline. Braddock Nicholas will line up to his right. 2 receivers lined up on the right-hand side. They'll give inside to Nicholas, cuts off the left side, running with those shoulders low, and he'll get out to near the 14-yard line. Got a 3, maybe a 2-yard pickup. We'll see where they mark it.
Up about a yard short from the original line of scrimmage.
Give him 2 yard, or let's give him 3 there to be second down and 12. 3-yard pickup for Braddock Nicholas of Owen Valley. Wide to the right goes Thomas Kay for Owen Valley. We approach the midway part of this opening quarter. 7-0 Northview Knight lead. Green looking over to the Owen Valley sideline, bleeding that play clock down. Again, time of possession huge for Owen Valley to stay in this one tonight. Elijah Anderson in motion. They fake it to him, back inside to Braddock Nicholas, and he'll go down at about the 16-yard line. They say he had that ball reached out.
Carry,
gain of See where they mark it. It looked like they were going to give him the 16, maybe just the 15.
No, they gave him the 16.
That'll be a 3-yard pickup then and bring up 3rd down and 9 for Owen Valley. But again, John, in a 3rd and long situation here because of the penalty to start.
Yep.
5:45 left here in this first quarter. 7-0 Northview lead. Tony Kale along with the coach, John Chance, on a beautiful Friday evening. But are watching some storms off to our northwest. Hopefully they kind of fade out. Don't want any more lightning delays. Had enough of those in week 2. Here's Green. Overthrows Anderson out in the flat. And John, he was triple covered.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody open.
Yeah, triple covered. Now Thomas K was coming across the middle, but I don't think Parker Green could see him because he was rolling to the right.
Pass against his body.
Right. So 3 and out for Owen Valley. And Maddox Weaver will be backed up to around the 2-yard line. And Avery Perry this time, the dangerous Avery Perry for Northview, will receive this punt in Owen Valley territory unless Maddox can really get one going. There's really no wind to speak of here this evening. Good snap back, and Weaver gets a knuckler off, and boy, that takes a nice high Owen Valley bounce into Northview territory. Good punt, and it will roll all the way down and roll dead just right around that 40-yard line of Northview. So nice job by Maddox Weaver. Pretty good pressure coming from the side by Northview. Slade fell, but he couldn't get there. And Northview will take over 1st and 10 with 5:15 left in this opening quarter, leading 7-0 over the Owen Valley Patriots. They'll have it at their own 40-yard line, but still excellent field position, John.
Yeah. They've started at their own 29, which is almost a 30, obviously, in their own 48 and now the 40. So, yeah, they've had good field position the whole night while Owen Valley has not.
So the Patriots get back on defense, and this time a handoff inside. It's Slade fell again, breaks one. 1st down run across the 45-50 and into Owen Valley territory to the Patriot 49. It'll be a pickup of 11. Already 5 first downs, and Slade fell and may end up with close to 100 yards in this opening quarter before it's all said and done, John.
They must, Northview's offense must be a little bit quicker than I thought, because Owen Valley looks like they're just a step behind there. And, should be getting him maybe a 2-3 yard gain. Instead, he's getting big yardage. He's rushed for 15, 37, and 11 out of 3 out of the 4 running plays.
And John, we talk about how Owen Valley's so young, but you look at Northview, they've only got like 4 or 5 seniors on their team. Bath throws it out right side, gets a little bit of a block out there, and then breaking the tackle, and he's going to go the distance is number 20. That's Mason Sutherland. He will go all the way, 49 yards. And again, Patriots, John, just can't wrap up on the initial hit over there.
Yeah.
So 49-yard touchdown pass from Colton Bath to Mason Sutherland, and it is now 13-0 Northview Knights on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. That was almost too easy, John.
That is Sutherland's, I believe that's his first touchdown of the year.
Yeah, breaking that tackle, that was just too easy over there. Give him credit.
And that is the 8th touchdown pass by Bath.
Lucas Whitman, the sophomore kicker, on for the extra point, and he drills it right down the middle. So 4:31 left here in its opening quarter, and it is now 14-0. The Northview Knights out in front of the Owen Valley Patriots. Again, 4:31 remaining in the first quarter on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. So give them credit. Northview 60-yard march in just about 3 plays is all it took. A run by Fell. There might have been just 2 plays. I guess it was just 2 plays, John. A 2-play 60-yard drive right there.
Yep.
Again, we'll try to get you updates on Edgewood, Bloomington North, Bloomington South, let you know how they're
Everything
going
you
tonight.
needed to do tonight has obviously went the other direction. You're Owen Valley. Unfortunately, that's too bad.
Well, again, we talked about how young they are, but you look at, we talked about in the Cascade Edgewood game 2 weeks ago. We talked about how young Edgewood was. Then we looked at the roster, and Cascade was like Northview, had almost all underclassmen.
But you're also looking at I think they're lacking some intensity.
Yeah.
Too much arm reaching and not enough getting in there on the hit or on the runner.
Northview, they're solid. You look at what the basketball team's going to be good the next several years. Of course, winning
but
the
they're not doing
sectional last
anything.
year.
They're not doing anything out of the ordinary that you can't deal with.
Brady Bowell again on the punt, or the kick return rather, gets out to the 19-yard line, and Owen Valley again will have poor field position to start this third possession of the game for them, trailing 14-0 with 4:25 left. Owen Valley pump band trying to get folks fired up in the crowd.
You know, we've talked about success Northview has. That's during the regular season. In the postseason, since 2012, they are 3-11. They've only won 9 sectional games because they're usually in some tough sections. Like this year, there was Chittard, Danville, Brebeuf, Mooresville, and Roncalli.
Yeah, the reclassification this year for Owen Valley and Edgewood in their 3A sectional, they actually have a sectional they can compete in.
I think they're Shortridge and someone else in their Addicts, I think, maybe.
We might talk a little bit about that at halftime. Elijah Anderson inside. Yeah. Elijah doing a good job keeping his legs going. They're having a tough time breaking him down. They finally do. He'll pick up about 3, though. Maybe just 2 out to the 21-yard line. We'll see if they give him the 22. They do. That'll be a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 7. John, they had to ditch the LED lit yardstick over there for the old school one.
Yeah, too bad.
Chain gang had to go old school over there. 2nd down and 7 from the 22 for Owen Valley. Carter Salyers, Thomas Kay will line up to the left. Elijah Anderson in the backfield to the left of Parker Green. 3:45 left, opening quarter. IU Credit Union scoreboard. Green inside to the right now to Elijah Anderson. And again, just nowhere to run. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Anderson on the carry, gain of maybe 1.
Like number 88 for Northview, maybe the initial stop. Jace Deacons out of his linebacker slot. 3rd down and 6, gain of a yard, 23-yard line for Owen Valley. 3:18 left here in this first quarter. A lot of movement now, guys scrambling. Going to line up now, twins to the right with Kay and Salyers. Parker Green looks back over to the sideline on 3rd down and 6 for Owen Valley. They'll give inside, and again, just nowhere to go. The Knights stop Elijah Anderson. Maybe a yard on forward progress to the 24. And it'll be 4th and 5. Punting unit coming back out. Maddox Weaver, a busy guy already tonight, John. Hopefully he had that leg good and limbered up. Of course, kicked a game-winning penalty kick against Edgewood soccer team on the boys soccer team for Owen Valley. Give Owen Valley the win over Edgewood last week. Talked to Maddox's dad down here, Steve, before the game down here in front of us in the press box. Had some interesting conversations, John. Here's a knuckleball kick from Weaver, and Avery Perry will go back, pick it up. It's a 34-yard line. He's to the 40, 45 midfield left sideline. Down the sideline, gets some blocks. Down to the 30, down to the 20. And he's going to go out of bounds at about the 12, maybe the 13-yard line. They're going to mark him down, it looks like, to the 12. He nearly got it all the way back. They set up a nice wall on that left side. He just ran right down the seam there, John, on that far sideline.
Nichols finally made the tackle.
So Northview will have it. 1st and 10 at the Owen Valley 12-yard line. Thanks to that, we talked about him in pregame, and every time he's back there to receive the punts, Avery Perry. And he sets up Northview at the Owen Valley 12 with 2:08 left here in this first quarter on the IU Credit Union scoreboard, and it is 14-0. Perry is now lined up in the slot to the right, Sutherland wide right. Colton Bath hands off to number 7 at Slade Fell. He dives forward to near the 7-yard line. Picks up about 5. Braddock Nicholas on the stop for the Owen Valley Patriots. Braddock goes from carrying the ball to tackling the ball carrier. But still a gain of 5. And just a difference up front. You look at those Owen Valley really good teams, John. They had talent all over the place. Of course, in the specialty positions, I mean, Lester and McDonald in the backfield and some of the receivers. But I tell you, that engine was rolling on offense, too, thanks to the guys up front.
Oh, yeah. Through the years, they've had some nice linemen. But as I said here, Northview's got some big linemen, either height-wise or weight or both. Like this left tackle, 6'3", 300.
Bath rolling to his right, fires right side, caught. Down for a first down, I think. Knocked down at about the 3-yard line on the reception. Jake Rates, just a freshman. He caught a touchdown last week. Coach Rates' son. And going to be marketing, but it looks like maybe just short of the first down.
Yeah, he has 5 receptions, 81 yards for the year so far.
So it's going to be 3rd and a yard for Northview. Down to 1:15 left. Actually 1:16 left here in this first quarter. IU Credit Union scoreboard, 14-0 Northview Knight lead. I'm probably going to see just an inside handoff to Fell, number 7 here. And
he fell.
Yeah, he did fall. The old turf monster got him. I think he might have tripped over the feet of his quarterback. I think Colton Bath, the quarterback, may have tripped him. So that's going to be a loss on the play and bring up 4th down and about 2.5 from the 5-yard line. So Northview going to go for it here, leading 14-0. I assume, no, they're going to bring the kicker on, it looks like. So they're going to bring Lucas Whitman on for a field goal attempt here. This will be a short kick. And he's lined up pretty much right in the middle. Should be a piece of cake for him. About a 20.
This is his first
22-yard attempt here. There's the snap and Whitman's kick. Line drive, and it goes up and through. So 29 seconds left here in this first quarter. 17-0 now on the 22-yard field goal from Lucas Whitman for Northview.
Now 2 for 2.
That one from
how far was that?
22 yards.
As long as the other one he kicked was 26.
Again, just a sophomore. 17-0 now Northview with 29 seconds left here in this opening quarter. IU Credit Union scoreboard. The Knights will kick off. And the Patriots will get one play opportunity, and that will probably do it for the first quarter. It's the sky's looking a little threatening off to the northwest here. 29 seconds left here in this first quarter. High school game of the week on WCLS. Owen Valley next week. They will be playing on the road down at Sullivan. And then they will be on the road the following week. On a Saturday, the game is played at Avon against Angola. That'll be a Saturday night, October 5th, 6 o'clock start. And we will be at that game to do the broadcast.
They will be the home team.
Yes. All right, here comes the kick. End over end coming down. Elijah Anderson retreats back to his own 7 across the 15, 20. And he trips up, goes about to the 24-yard line. Nice run back by Elijah Anderson for Owen Valley. 1st and 10 Patriots with 23 seconds left in this first quarter. 17-0 Northview lead on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. A lot of, got the varsity cheerleaders down here, but a lot of the youth cheerleaders having some fun down on the track in front of the Owen Valley student section. Good to see the kids out here having some fun tonight. 1st and 10, 24-yard line for Owen Valley. Carter Salyers in the slot to the right. Wide right is Thomas Kay. And a quarterback, Parker Green. Or no, that's Elijah Anderson, I believe, in a QB now,
It is,
John.
yeah.
So Elijah Anderson. Who
Green's
played,
out wide right.
okay, so they've got him lined up to the far side. Elijah Anderson, you figured he's probably going to run it, and he's hitting the backfield, and he'll go down for a 2-yard loss. Northview sniffed that one out. That'll be the final play of the first quarter. As we wind down the first quarter of play, it'll be the Northview Knights leading the Owen Valley Patriots by a score of 17-0 as we have about 6 seconds left in the quarter. And we'll get set to head to break after one. It is Northview 17, Owen Valley nothing. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Owen Valley Patriot Football, high school game of the week on WCLS 97.7 The Sound, and on YouTube Live with the Owen Valley Patriots YouTube page. Don't forget to subscribe to the Owen Valley page on YouTube. That's Owen Valley Patriots.
Shop and buy from home at Community Kia of Bloomington. Now is the time to take advantage of our personal shopping experience at our online express store. Enjoy instant upfront pricing, get the best possible lease or finance terms, and you'll even get an instant offer for your trade. Best of all, we'll even deliver your car to you. It's car buying made simple at Community Kia Mitsubishi of Bloomington, located at 2200 South Walnut Street in Bloomington. Call 812-331-2250 or online at communitykia.net.
Looking to buy a house? What about refinance? Need help getting started? Let the People State Bank help. I'm Martina Chance, Regional Manager for the People State Bank. With the right variety of loan products, low rates, low closing costs, and free pre-qualifications, you learn from the People State Bank.
Tony Kale, the coach, John Chance, back at Owen Valley High School. Patriots now left to right on your radio dial and on YouTube here in the second quarter. John?
Sponsor for second quarter, Community Ford Lincoln of Bloomington.
17-0. It is Northview in the lead. Owen Valley Patriot football. They've got Parker Green again lined out wide right. A little Wildcat quarterback situation now with Elijah Anderson for Owen Valley. He's going to hand off to Braddock Nicholas. Short gain, maybe a yard.
That or maybe he didn't gain any.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and long.
I don't think he
either way.
He didn't gain any.
So 3rd down and long situation coming up. We're tracking some pretty decent thunderstorms right now. Cloverdale up to Greencastle. Also back just around the Terre Haute area and east of Terre Haute. And that line of storms kind of creeping towards our direction. So hopefully we don't see any lightning delays or get those storms here, although we could use the rain, no doubt.
And as we mentioned, Tony, Northview's defense very aggressive, swarming.
Owen Valley left to right on your dial and on YouTube in the home blue jerseys. Looking to throw that. That's going to be, I think, a legal procedure against Owen Valley, John. Yeah, it looked like some movement before the snap. That's the call. That's, what, 3rd or 4th time we've seen that called tonight on Owen Valley?
How many penalties they have?
40 yards in penalties now. That's the 3rd procedure call on them.
And then they had the one holding.
Yeah.
So of their 4 penalties, 3 have been the
five penalties. So three have been the illegal procedure.
Oh, they had a face mask.
So 3rd and long, 3rd and about 16, maybe 17. Ball back at their own 17-yard line for Owen Valley. Just underway 2nd quarter. Northview in the road white with the gray sort of pants, and I believe that's maroon helmets, maroon numerals. They're right to left.
No, the helmets are dark gray too.
Are they dark gray?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from here.
Well, I got the binocs, big guy.
All right. I need some binocs for glasses. Green to throw out to the right side. Thomas Kale on the catch, turns it, and gets out of bounds across the 25. It'll be short of the first down by about 8 yards, so Maddox Weaver will have to come back out and punt. Nice little pass there from Parker Green, though, to Thomas Kay, who made a nice little run after the catch, but again, way short of the first down. It'll be 4th and about 8.5 from the Owen Valley 26-yard line.
Goes by the name Camden. Do you know?
Who's that?
Kay. I have a Camden K, but in the right number. But
I've got 14 Thomas Kay on my roster.
Just wrote it down wrong.
Maddox Weaver, once again, ready to punt for Owen Valley. Avery Perry just across midfield, and the snap is off the mark, or I don't know, maybe Weaver just mishandled it. I was looking back down here at Perry when the ball was snapped, and that's going to be a change of possession. And Northview, John, their best field position to start a drive down from the Owen Valley 9-yard line. With 10:32 to go here in this first half of play, early 2nd quarter, and the Knights ready to punch another one here as they take over. Byers Home Furnishings, change of possession, located on downtown Bloomfield and also on Morgan Street in Spencer. Check out Byers on the web, ByersHomeFurnishings.com. Give them a call at 812-829-8881. Here comes Northview back to the line of scrimmage. Colton Bath now will go under center. They're going to come out with a conventional I formation here. Sutherland wide right, Perry is wide left, and they're going to hand off straight ahead. Huge hole, touchdown. Boy, that was simple. I mean, that hole, John, you could have drove my truck in the parking lot.
You could have made it through there, big guy.
Briar McCluskey. 9-yard touchdown run, and it is now 23-0, the Northview Knights in front of the Owen Valley Patriots. Again, Northview came in ranked number 11th in 4A in the AP poll and 13th in the coaches poll this week. And McCluskey again
I'm sorry,
on the run.
Just telling you, that's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
That was easy. That may be his easiest touchdown run he's had all year from 9 yards out. Here comes the extra point attempt. And it is up. And it is good by Lucas Whitman. 24-0. Northview out in front of Owen Valley. 9:53 left, first half. IU Credit Union scoreboard back in a minute. You're listening to Owen Valley Patriot Football High School Game of the Week on WCLS.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Visit Dueling Insurance on Fletcher Avenue in Spencer or on the web at DuelingINS.com. Same family since 1934.
At Community Nissan of Bloomington. You can purchase your next vehicle 100% online at the Community Nissan Online Express Store. Just one click, one price, 1 hour. We'll even deliver your vehicle to you. We know your time is valuable, so we believe that your car buying experience should take minutes, not hours, start to finish. Community Nissan of Bloomington is making your car buying experience easier than ever. Community Nissan, located across from Bloomington High School South, or visit our express store online at communitynissan.net.
Well, been a rough go of it here over this first quarter and 2 minutes for Owen Valley. This first half down 24-0 now. Far side kick comes to Elijah Anderson up the middle of the field, 25-30.
Oh, nice run. There you go.
40. He's got that from behind from the blind side. What a comeback by McCluskey to knock him down, but not before Elijah Anderson makes the play of the night for Owen Valley on the return all the way out to the 47-yard line, just shy of midfield. But boy, he took a shot.
He was just about to go.
He's got that sprinter speed. But McCluskey, he came flying over and just drilled him.
Yeah, he had a good angle and got him.
But still, nevertheless, Owen Valley, really good field position. Let's see if they can do something with it. Down 24-0 with 9:41 left, first half on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. Lightning delay at South Putt. And the score is 22-0. Not
Who's
sure.
Up? Who's up?
That's what I just texted back to try to find that out. Braddock Nicholas on the give, left side.
Oh, they're going to give him a generous mark.
Yeah, he got 2 yards to the 49-yard line. South Putt's up 22-0. Lightning delay in the second quarter up at South Putnam. Again, you can see those storms off to our north. Second down and 8 after the pickup of 2 from Braddock Nicholas. 9:15 left here in the first half. 24-0 Northview lead over Owen Valley. Parker Green now back at the quarterback position. They look over to the right-hand side. Second down and 8, long snap count. Play clock at 5 seconds. Braddock Nicholas straight ahead. That was a nice hole that time. He'll run it forward across midfield to the 48 before he's brought down. And brings up third down, and we'll call it about 5 at the 48 of Northview.
Yeah, this is the first manageable third down that they have faced tonight.
Well, Owen Valley still looking for their first down of the ball game, and we have 8.5 minutes left in this first half. So third down and 5 from the 48. Again, Patriots looking over the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 3 seconds. They need to hurry. Get the snap off, and Green lost a handle on it and has to dive back on it. I blame that. They just let the play clock run down and got in a hurry, John, and the snap.
Yeah, he tried to rush it, and it was just slightly to his left.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible, but I think he was in such a hurry and took his eye off the ball briefly. And loss on the play, so that'll be a loss of 6. Back to the Owen Valley 46-yard line, where it'll be fourth down and 11 for the Owen Valley Patriots. 7:49 left here in this first half, and Northview again should get excellent field position. Avery Perry nearly took the last punt return to the house. We'll see what he's got lined up for his tricks here. Maddox Weaver ready for another punt. Good snap this time. Kick is his best of the night, driving Avery Perry back to his own 20-yard line. Gets a nice block here near side. 25 to the 30, 35, 40. There's no one around. He's across midfield. They've got one man back, and he cuts it across the middle of the field down to the 25, the 20, turns the corner, and finally Maddox Weaver, the punter, brings him down at the 14-yard line. John, that was like for most of the run back there, like he was just taking a little jog through the park.
Yeah, there was no one around.
Yeah, there was no one near him.
They had I believe that should have been a penalty back here. Don't they have a blindside block now?
Yeah.
That's a penalty? And that kid got blindsided. Old Valley's player got blindsided.
I don't know. It was close, but I could see where you could call that.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about there. So first down and 10 Northview, and again, John, boy, they've had some great field position this time at the Owen Valley 14. But that was probably the easiest punt return I've ever seen anybody have.
He was just kind of jogging.
I mean, I've been doing football now for 36 years on the radio, and that had to be maybe the easiest nonchalant punt return I've ever seen and almost score on it. Colton Bath. Handoff inside. That's McCluskey again. This time not much running room. He'll still get down to the 10, maybe a 4-yard pickup.
That's Demarius McCloy.
Okay.
McCloy.
That was 23 instead of 22. My apologies.
McCloyer.
So Darius McCloyer on the carry, not Briar McCluskey, who ran one in a little while ago. 6:53 left here in the first half, and tell you, I would not be surprised to maybe end up seeing a lightning delay here after a while. Second down from the Owen Valley 10-yard line. 2nd and 6, we will call it. Man in motion comes Perry from left to right. Colton Bath. This time it's McCloyer again, turning the corner. Gets brought down by a shoulder pad tackle by Braddock Nicholas. Nice job by Braddock Nicholas.
All he could do was hang on to that jersey.
And he did. He had a good grip and threw him down at the 9-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd down at about 5 for the Knights at the Owen Valley 9. 6:12 left in this first half on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. I'm still trying to get over that punt return, Hal. It was just like, it's almost like you were in the backyard and playing against yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah, that or pregame on Thursday in your practice and you're just running through it. There was nobody.
Yeah, it was weird. All right, 3rd down and 5 from the Owen Valley 9. Rolling to his left is Bath. Trying to find a receiver, throws corner of the end zone. It's caught, touchdown. And that is Avery Perry. I mean, it really was pretty good coverage down there.
Yeah, he just made a nice throw.
Yeah, Ethan Murray was on the coverage, but just a nice throw, as John said, from Bath to Perry for the score. And it's now 30-0 Northview with 5:42 left in this first half. 9-yard touchdown pass. Second, the second touchdown throw of the night.
So it's Avery's 7th touchdown of the year.
Lucas Whitman on.
I'm sorry, it was actually his 5th pass reception touchdown.
Whitman on for the extra point. He's perfect tonight, and he stays perfect right down the middle with 5:42 remaining. First half on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. Northview Knights 31, Owen Valley Patriots nothing. Back in a minute. This is Owen Valley Patriot football on WCLS 97.7 The Sound and the Owen Valley Patriots YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to it. Back in a minute.
Since 1919, West Parish and Pregame Funeral Home in Spencer has been helping families through difficult times. When faced with loss or planning ahead, our caring staff helps every step of the way. At West Parish and Pregame Funeral Home, we offer the finest quality of pre-need and at-need services combined with compassionate care and professional service. We now have our own crematory, so your loved one will never leave our care. That's West Parish and Pregame Funeral Home in Spencer. Phone 829-2791.
At Andy Moore Hyundai and Honda on Bloomington's west side, the electric vehicles have arrived. You'll love the selection with plenty of colors and styles to choose from. And be sure to ask how to get rates as low as 0% or $7,500 of MSRP. You're going to be impressed. Save thousands and always get more for your trade-in with Andy Moore. Andy Moore Hyundai and Honda, Bloomington, or online, open 24 hours a day at AndyMooreHonda.com.
Tony Kale, the coach, John Chance, back at Patriot Field, Owen Valley High School. Elijah Anderson on another kick return. Special teams have been busy for Owen Valley tonight, punting and returning kicks. And he gets out to the 26-yard line, and that's where the Owen Valley Patriots will take over. 1st and 10. Still 5:36 left in this first half of the IU Credit Union scoreboard, and a 31-0 lead for Northview right now, getting dangerously close to that running clock situation, which wouldn't start until the second half. And again, we're also monitoring the weather. They have a lightning delay up at South Putnam right now. That storm between Cloverdale and Greencastle moving to the southeast. And another storm along I-70 west of Cloverdale, and then a pretty good thunderstorm from Brazil down to Center Point, and they're moving off to the east-southeast as well. It's not a solid line, but 3 separate storms. And we'll see as they transpire to the east-southeast how it goes. I'm sure we'll start probably seeing some of the lightning there. It's pass thrown out to the right, John, incomplete, intended for Thomas Kay. It'll be 2nd down and 10. I heard you whistle.
It wasn't a good pass.
No.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 on the incompletion. See if Parker Green can get something a little better on his next attempt here. He's done a pretty good job, I feel, just thrown to the flames as a freshman this year. I mean, I can't imagine being a freshman and having to come out and face varsity football players, you know.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than your junior high speed.
Oh, yeah.
Size.
And you know what?
It's like everything else.
He's ran the ball at times pretty tough. I mean, the kid's got some guts. Here's Elijah Henderson, bounces off one tackle to the left, still on his feet, and back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be, again, another 3rd and long situation for Owen Valley. So, again, the Patriots haven't even picked up a first down here tonight. This has been total domination by Northview.
And they're dominating the line of scrimmage, obviously.
And that's where it starts.
Yep.
Down to 5:07 left here in the half, and Owen Valley doesn't do anything here. Again, Northview's going to have just excellent field position. And Northview, John, gets the ball first to start the second half. One more score, though, by halftime, and it'll be running clock right from the get-go in the second half. That's if we do not have a lightning delay. Parker Green rolling to the right. He said he goes down
never
for
had
a
a
loss.
chance.
No, I mean, they were on him. It's not Parker's fault. They were on him just real quickly. It's like a defensive line, like a knife going through hot butter, John. Just boom, they're there as soon as he makes a move. Maddox Weaver will punt again, and he will stand back at his own 7-yard line where he will boot it away. And Avery Perry once again in Owen Valley territory to receive the punt. You'd like to see the Patriots maybe get near him and threaten him a little bit more. I mean, the last time it looked like he was just walking his dog through the park. Weaver boots it. Perry runs over to the right. Ball takes a bounce. He thought about going over and jumping on it, and instead it'll take a nice roll for Owen Valley all the way down to the Northview 37. So Northview with 4:03 left in the half.
I mean, they're having rain at Terrell North with the Bloomington North game, and they're under a
lightning delay.
But Gordillo has a weather. It's not as bad as it was with Martinsville a couple weeks ago, but you can tell that they're getting a pretty good rain there.
There's at South Putnam right now. I had a picture texted to me from someone's vehicle.
Oh, okay.
KP's vehicle. Raining hard up there. All right, 4:03 left here in this first half. Ball from their own 38. I thought it was back at 37. They say 38 before Northview will start it here. And it will be Perry lined up in the slot left. Wide to the left, Mason Sutherland, who's already had a big touchdown catch as well. One receiver lined up to the right. And here's the give, straight ahead. Slade fell, a lot of running room. Far sideline, 40. They missed tackles, 30. Down the sideline to the 20, and he stepped out of bounds after a long run. No flags. This one will count all the way to the 21 of Owen Valley. From their own 38, so 12 and another 29. So, 41 yards on that run right there, John? For Slade fell.
41. And puts them over 100.
Down to the 21 of Owen Valley, and it's just so easy for them tonight. Not a lot of resistance.
110 yards and 7 carries.
Yeah, not a lot of resistance. At the 21 now of Owen Valley, Northview football with 3:54 left here in the first half, leading 31-0. Chris Wesley, Reback Select Associates halftime report coming up. And it's going to be a give inside. Big hole.
Holy moly.
10-5 touchdown. I mean, Owen Valley didn't have anybody around the carrier, and I believe that was number 23.
Darius McLawyer.
Darius McLawyer with a 21-yard touchdown run. That's just so easy. I mean, John, I hate to say it, but it's just not even competitive.
Oh,
I mean, not even competitive. McLawyer. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything by that, but it's just the truth. It's like a men against boys right now. And Northview's just really, really good. 21-yard run for McLawyer. And on for the point after is Whitman, who's perfect thus far tonight. And that one is line driver right through the middle again. So 3:45 left in the first half, and it is now 38-0. The Northview Knights in front of the Owen Valley Patriots. And again, Owen Valley just can't get anything going on offense. 0 first downs in the ball game thus far, with still 3:45 left in the first half. Raining cats and dogs at South Putnam, my buddy KP says. Well, the Reds are putting it on the Pirates. I know it doesn't mean anything, John, but they are tonight. 8-0. Do a little weather reporting here. 73 for Owen Valley is Colby Pardue, by the way. He's not on the, we don't have him listed as 73 on the roster. They got him as 72, but he's actually 73. Thanks, Chris, for getting that to us. Rain just coming across I-70 down. Cloverdale getting hit. Another little cell west of Cloverdale. And Center Point, pretty good thunder shower between there and Brazil and Clay County. Again, all of it moving off to the southeast. So we probably wouldn't be surprised to see some flashes of lightning pretty soon off to the north. I don't know if they have the lightning tracking system here at Owen Valley like they have at Edgewood, but we'll see. Elijah Anderson on the return. Straight up the middle of the field. Gets out to about the 25-yard line where he's brought down. Judd, it's been about like a broken record. Owen Valley starting about the same spot every return, and Northview, when they get the ball, it seems like they're starting
the same spot.
Yeah, the same spot deep in Owen Valley territory.
Well, they definitely have great field position every time they start.
Yeah, it's just been the field has been lopsided the whole first half. The 38-0 Northview, down to 3:38 left here in the first half on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. So if Owen Valley doesn't get anything on the board before halftime, you're looking at a running clock situation for the second half. Parker Green looks over the Northview defense rather. Salyers slot to the right, wide to right. Thomas Kay for Owen Valley. Braddock Nicholas in the backfield along with Green. And they give to Braddock Nicholas. There was a little bit of hole briefly, but those
there's a linebacker standing right there waiting
just
for it.
Closed it up quickly. Gain of a yard to the 26, second down and 9. And I know Owen Valley doesn't have much yardage-wise tonight. It seems like every play is only gaining maybe a yard, possibly 2. I don't know what their longest run of the night has been, but it's not been very long.
3
yards. Second and 9.
And they did have a 9-yard pass.
I think I just saw a lightning flash off to the distance. And I think we're going to have a delay called here. I'm pretty sure I just saw lightning. Yep, lightning delay with 3:04 left here in the first half on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. I had a feeling that was probably going to be coming pretty soon. I thought I saw a flash to my left, which is to the north. So we're under a delay with Northview leading Owen Valley by a score of 38-0 on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. And I'm afraid it's going to be one of those, because the Storms haven't even got here yet, that this is going to be one of those situations where we're going to see a delay of quite lengthy delay, the way it looks. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you set here in just a moment, and we're going to just go back to our music, play some tunes for you, and get that going here in just a moment. So stay tuned for that as we'll play some music and then just periodically jump in with some updates on what is going on here at Owen Valley High School. But again, lightning delay with Northview leading 38-0 over the Owen Valley Patriots. 3:04 left in the first half of play on the IU Credit Union scoreboard. So let's get to some music. You're listening to WCLS, Bloomington, Ellettsville, Spencer, 97.7 on your FM dial, and streaming online at WCLS977.com. And again, Owen Valley Patriots YouTube page has the broadcast this evening as well. Let's go to some music. We'll update you periodically here from Owen Valley High School.
WCLS 97.7, The Sound, your home for local news, weather, and sports.
sun fell down.